I'm gonna drink first before I'm gonna do a video.
Why do we have a dog on our floor?
Because the dog is hungry. This morning, this morning when I opened the door, all the dogs and the cat is in our door, and I said to them, okay, I'm gonna cook food for all of us. Granny is not here yet. Yeah, welcome to a foreigner in the Philippines. I just want to give you an updates on the financial updates of the blind child's house, which is Sara's house, the Husking Coconut Queen. The house is already finished yesterday. Including the Sari store. Pastor Tinio, Perry, and Julio went there yesterday. We didn't do an update of the finished house, but we're going there. Possible Tuesday to deliver the 2 extra family bamboo bed. We ordered already 2. It's 1,400 each because it's wider. It's extra family. So now I'm gonna do a video. We're gonna do a video of the expenses. So we got the leftover of house number 28, which is the house of the rusty child, of 98.14 pesos. There's a code name on this. Sorry. I'm gonna say the code name. Say something, Han.
Well, sometimes we do make a mistake and give out the real name. It's never intentional. It's just that there's a lot of names to remember and a lot of numbers, and sometimes it happens. But we just mentioned a name there.
No, I'm gonna edit.
We're going to edit that out, which is what I was saying. What interrupted me again?
Yeah. So wait, I just say something because I'm gonna lock the code name. There's a code
so we're
name
looking
for
up
that.
the code name for this particular subscriber who was very kind and sent money. Is this the money that you sent for
the blind child? So I'm gonna do it again. For the blind child, Sarah, we raised around 113,769.75 pesos. We got the leftover of house number 28, which is the rusty house of innocent child, of 98.14 pesos. God's Loves, it's a husband and wife, sent 25,570.16 pesos. Stone's family of 2,000 pesos. Jerry, 5,000 pesos. God's Love again sent God's Loves, the husband and the wife, is the major sponsor on Sarah's house. They sent in a second of 25,556.93 pesos. Yugi Bear sent 5,087 less the, it's low, but say something.
Can you stop telling me to say something?
Yeah,
she thinks that I have an on-off switch on my thing. The on is well, they told me, and then she switches it off, and then she continues. What?
Yeah, Yugi Bear sent 5,087 for Sarah's family. We buy some radio for that. The McDonald's, we get some budget for that for the McDonald's, 1,000 pesos. So there's a leftover on his gift of 3,187 pesos. Then Yugi Bear sent another one gifts of 6,324.56 pesos. And we messed because we're going to Boracay the time, and Lovely's mother, who suffer heart enlargement, we get 2,000 out of that gift that he sent. So there's a leftover of 4,324.56 that was been allocated for Sarah's house. Then Randy sent 16,432 pesos. Kevin, 2,500 pesos. The third installment of God's Loves, the husband and the wife, send another 25,530.96 pesos. Henna of 3,570 pesos. That will overall total of 113,769.75 pesos. So yeah, and the total expenses, it's 5 guys working in the house of Sarah, and because it's a little farther.
It's quite a bit farther, and they had to go on motorcycles.
Yeah,
and if they needed any extra materials, they'd have to bring those materials on motorcycles. So this is not an easy logistic thing. It brings up the question of when people say to us, well, how much does a house like this cost? There is no definite fixed price for anything that we do, because if it's far from the road, it's difficult to get materials. To this one, the materials had to be carried the last about a quarter of a mile from the road, the dirt track, down and over to the house on a longer difficult path, carrying 60-pound bags of gravel. Not an easy thing, but the Superman team have to do that, and they still manage to complete their projects in very, very quick time. So
yeah, so the total expenses for that, we still have some gravel there and sand to pick up
that we're
for the
going to
next
pick up
house.
and bring home for
Yes.
the next job.
So the total expenses, I already include the 2 bamboo bed that we're gonna deliver on Tuesday or Wednesday, depending on when it's gonna be finished. So the total expenses for that is 94,482 pesos. So we got the leftover of 113,769.75 less 94,482 pesos. We got the leftover of 19,287.75 pesos.
Which
The house
will go
that will goes to our house number 30. Yeah, so as usual, once there's a leftover, automatic it goes to the next house, next family that benefited for the long run stay, you know, on that house,
Yes.
on our housing projects. Yeah, so the Sari store of Sara is finished and it's open for gifts.
What we're hoping to do is we're hoping to, by building on a Sari store, there's just the shell. It's a tiny empty shop, and what we're hoping to do is to be able to give the family a way of producing some income by their own work, by their own hand. A Sari store in that little place would be actually a big help in that community. People would be saved quite a long walk to the next Sari store. So we're hoping to be able to fill that Sari store, stock it with stuff to start them off. We did this once before in Pastor Gilbert's house,
Yeah.
and that has proved to be very successful. It's producing some income for Pastor Gilbert's family, plus it's providing an important service for that little tiny community. So that's what we're hoping to do here at Sarah's house.
Yeah, the house of Sara is quite big, you know. It's 2-bedroom and it's big room. And not including the kitchen and the Sari store, you know. So we got a little, when I finished all the computations on the receipts and some salary, I said to Terence, what we gonna do for the leftover of 19,287? Are we going to buy for the grocery so that they will have stocks for the for their Sari store, or we wanted it to go to our next house projects, that it will be another family that will benefited? And then we both agree, go to the next house. It's another family, another kids that will be benefited.
And that's what we've always
Yeah,
done, isn't
and
it?
and we believe that there's really someone that will help on funding the Sari store for the family.
Yes.
Yeah, because there's a lot of good Samaritan. It
That's
says, payback, act for kindness. Yes, so again, thank you so much. Thank you so much, because it's not just giving house, secure home to the family, but also giving work to the Superman team. Yeah, because we pay them 700 because of the location, but usually we only pay them 600 if it's just in our community, if it's just in our next barangay or in community. Yeah, so again, thank you so much for all the generous people all over the world. Have a good day and God bless.
And for those, there are those out there who have some experience of the Philippines, and I know that they're going to be choking on their breakfast or their dinner or their lunch when they hear that we paid 700 pesos per day for a good worker, because they have in their mind that workers here work for incredibly cheap, like 300 and 350 a day. our Superman team do not work like other people. They work incredibly hard, they get paid very, very well, and they are expected to produce a miraculous result. 3-day houses, 4 days, a house in 4 days, a house in 5 days, very well. And the warrior princess, this one here, goes round and lays down the law in Visayan and says, we need this house finished in 4 days. And then we threaten them and tell them, if you don't finish it in 4 days, you're not going to get paid anything on the 5th. Of course, we don't do that.
No, because that when we went to Boracay, I said to them that it should be finished by Friday or Saturday, you know. And then they said, no, we can't do that. I said, okay, Monday, but if you work on Tuesday, no more pay, no more salary for that. But they're finishing it. Because the difference between them is they understand what we're doing. You know, they understand what they saw that is very helpful. That the mission is very helpful to those families.
Well, they understand that we're not working for profit. Even though we hand out the wages, we're not working for profit. We actually don't get paid. We get paid through our YouTube channel, and also we do get paid to work what we do by our Patreon account.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Also give very big thanks for.
Yeah, because it helps our gasoline. Thank you so much. And if you get repaired, thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Done?
Yeah, thank you so much. And also watch the ad. Please watch the ad before you watch our video. It helps us, okay? Have a good day. God bless. Thank you.